Welcome to Group A News. The topic we are going to talk about today is scams in Cambodia. A USA report called the Trafficking in Persons report highlights widespread corruption across all levels of the Cambodian government. For instance, during unannounced police investigation, locations with illegal sexual industry and disclosed by individuals seeking financial gain or other benefits. The last part is about collusion between offshores and businesses. Some reports show connection between criminals and building owners where crimes happened. Some of these building owners are close to Cambodian's prime minister, like his nephew, consultant, and political friends. In Cambodia, some common scams include making false promises of high benefits and salaries, such as food, housing, and part-time travel, deceiving individuals who want to return home by inviting them to visit and like kidnapping them at the airport, and pretending to be in a long-distance relationship to lure people, claiming they are stranded in Cambodia and need money for freedom. Treatment there is also very horrific. Disobedience might lead to physical punishment. Some people don't get basic things like food, water, or a good shower. Even though they promise a salary, scammers add more conditions. For instance, they say you need training that costs 20 a day and a place to stay for 12 a day. After deducting money, not much is left, and people end up on money.
Myanmar's KK part is known as the last stop for resale in Southeast Asia. Just to confirm that they are sold there, the average ransom is NT 200,000, making it more likely that escape is impossible. The district is complete with supermarkets, hospital, restaurant, and other living facilities. Hotels and casino, making it a frightening place for pornography, gambling, and KK Park is surrounded by a 4-meter high fence with barbed wire to prevent piglets from escaping. Lai Xinzhen said, adding that there are armed forces patrolling in vehicles. These armed police are from the Karen state, Myanmar's largest rebel organization, and are sent everywhere to guard are sent to. The most frightening thing is that there is also a black army in the park, or so-called little black rooms, where people with bad grades or who want to escape are locked up. The punishment inside were unbearable for ordinary people, including being locked in water jails, beaten and dosed with pepper water, and nearly half of these who went in were secretly disposed of in the course of their abuse, unless they came out again. The KK Park in Mayawati, Kayan State, southern Myanmar, is considered one of the many scan hubs in Mayawati. Mayawati is adjacent to Thai town of Mae Sot, once an important trading post between Myanmar and Thailand. Prior to coronavirus outbreak, Thai and overseas travelers could enter Mayawati and other parts of Myanmar from Mae Sot with electronic visa. The Karen Border Guard Force, which is called BGF, which controls the KK Kapel, is a separatist group of Karen National Organization that was incorporated into the Myanmar National Army in a few days ago, fraud syndicates and torture cases broke out across Taiwan. Some fraud syndicates lure people to come to their homes and hand over their bank accounts with advertisements for jobs, loans, and etc., and then imprison them intensively. Some were even tortured to death, making people feel as if they were in Cambodia, Myanmar, and other countries. It turns out that KK Park, a lawless frat park that can torture people to death, also existed in Taiwan. President Su of the executive Yen was once again furious and asked the police to solve the cases immediately, saying that Taiwan is definitely not Cambodia. Just looking back in recent years, fraud has not only become the number one crime in Taiwan overall and among young people, but thousands of people have also been deceived out of the country and became pigs or accomplices of fraud syndicates in Cambodia, Myanmar, and other places. Now that even domestic fraud syndicates dare to commit torture and death cases in like those in the KK Park, Taiwan's public security will be ridiculous, and there is probably no way around it. International fraud organizations are making huge profit during the COVID-19 epidemic. Many people who lost their job due to the epidemic were deceived by high-paying recruitment advertisements on the internet. When they came to Cambodia, they found out that what they were trying to do was to commit fraud. They suffered physical and mental torture and had to pay to escape.
As the issue of human trafficking intensifies, it has inflicted significant damage on Cambodia's image. Simultaneously, international pressure on Cambodia is mounting, evident in the latest trafficking in persons report by the U.S. State Department, downgrading Cambodia to Tier 3. At the Southeast Asian Nations Summit in Indonesia, leaders urged regional measures against human trafficking. Additionally, Cambodia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Chong Sari revealed receiving requests for intervention in forced labor cases from at least 9 embassies in the past 6 months, including Bangladesh, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Mongolia, Nepal, Pakistan, the Philippines, and Thailand. The Ministry of Interior spokesperson Q Safik acknowledges Cambodia's damaged reputation due to Susan's committing to emergency intervention. It emphasizes human stress factor contributing to unless gains, calling for its enhanced international cooperation to address its transnational challenges. Under pressure, Cambodia announced an anti-trafficking campaign in August 2022. However, through interviews with law enforcement, human rights organizations, and rescue victims, the New York Times detailed how this hidden industry thrives, relying on close ties with high-ranking Cambodian officials and powerful businessmen, shielding fraud group from police investigation despite anti-trafficking efforts and evidence linking prominent officials to fraud companies. No significant figures in the country have been arrested. Presently, Cambodia has become a haven for online fraud groups, severely impacting the local tourism industry. The influx of Chinese tourists, the largest group of foreign visitors to Cambodia, has plummeted from a peak of 14% in 2019 to only 10% in the first 7 months of this year. Soren Sainen, chairman of the Cambodia chapter of the Pacific Asia Travel Association, expresses concern about the negative impact of online fraud on tourism, as Cambodia is perceived as unsafe. This perception might deter Chinese tourists from visiting Cambodia, leading to a decline in tourism revenue. So this is our news today. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.